all, Planetside Agent here. Today I'm just going to do a summary of all my boil tests for the Esbit Cookset, the solid fuel Cookset. So if you've watched the other parts 1, 2, and 3, then you can skip over this one because all I'm going to do is summarize the boil results from those previous 3 videos. So to start with, again, the Esbit Cookset, and if you want to know more detail about them, I guess you could go back and look at the other videos. But anyway, for on the boil test, number 1 test was just the stock pot, 2 cups of water, and the Esbit tablet. Oops, let me make sure everything's in frame, in the tray, and that did not bring 2 cups to a boil. It got the temperature up to 210 degrees. That was a starting temperature of 52 degree water. So, and the tablet burned for 17 minutes, which doesn't really matter. Even at 17 minutes, it never got above 210 degrees. Okay, the second boil test, same setup with a fresh tablet, but this time 12 ounces of water at 52 degrees, and it came to boil in 9 minutes. So imagine anything under 16, you're going to get a boil before the tablet runs out. And I didn't time the tablet because I didn't think it was necessary. Okay, number 3 test. I used what I call this widget. Let's see if you can see that. The widget, I put the fuel tab in there and then dropped the widget in the tray. And that one, 16 ounces of water, 51 degree starting temperature, and it came to a boil in 11 minutes and 57 seconds. So the wing did improve the efficiency, and I did get a boil for 2 cups of water using the widget. Okay, and also the tablet burned out in 13 minutes and 35 seconds, so it burned a little quicker with the widget. That's probably burned hotter, that's why it came to a boil. Okay, the number 4 burn test. I tried using this little riser on over the tablet tray, and just set the tablet on the riser, and this time 16 ounces again of water at 49 degrees, and it did not come to a boil, even though the flame was closer to the pot, but the best it got was 208 degrees. So really, well, that could be accounted also the colder water temperature too, but it did not come to a boil, and 208 is the best I got on this one before the tablet burned out. Okay, one thing I did notice, it seems like with the riser, you got a lot more gunk on the bottom of the pan, or pot. Okay, burn number 5. I went ahead and get over to my other page here. Come on, fingers. Here we go. I put the riser on, and this time I used the widget on the riser, put the tablet in there, and for this burn test, we started with 16 ounces of 53 degree water, and I got a boil time in 14 minutes and 19 seconds. So it's funny because the boil test with the widget just in the bot without the riser, I got a boil in 11 minutes and 57 seconds. So raising it up in this case with the widget did not improve the burn, and again I got a lot more gunk on the bottom of the pot than without the riser. So the riser, don't bother. Just stay with the with the tray at that distance. I think probably, like I think I mentioned, that I think as far as the gunk in the bottom, the distance probably was designed this way so you wouldn't get quite the buildup of gunk, and for the efficiency. Okay, that was all of the tablet tests. Okay, then I decided to give this the alcohol a try, and I started with this supercat little burner, which was just the bottom of like one of these coffee cans, and cut off, and then I punched holes with a standard office hole punch, and 1 ounce of fuel was just below the buttons. I designed it that way, and also I flattened the bottom of the can out so it would set better on the tray and not slop around, because if you don't do that, if you just leave the dimple in there, it wants to slide off and it's not very efficient. Not to mention you could spill your fuel and then it would spread all over the place and you would have one heck of a mess in a panic as you try to put it out. Okay, so with this burn I used 1 ounce of alcohol, yellow heat, and I started with 16 ounces of water at 53 degrees, and I got a boil in 8 minutes and 44 seconds, and it burned out in 9 minutes and 47 seconds, so that was pretty quick. And just for comparison, I did a boil test with this little burner, and I used, again, let's see, where was I with holes? 1 ounce of fuel, 2 cups of water at 51 degrees, and I just used one of these hardware cloth pot stands, and it actually got a boil in 7 minutes and 3 seconds. So this particular pot stand burner is just not as efficient. I think for a couple of different reasons. One, this thing acts like a heat sink, and two, because it nests in there, the flames are coming out of these holes and going up and around the can, where on a normal, like on this type of pot stand, you're going to get, the flames are going to come much closer to the side of the pan, so you're going to get a little bit more efficiency. So definitely, this isn't the most efficient, but it will do the job. And then the last burn test, I decided just to try fuel in a container, no holes, and I set that in there, put the fuel in there, and again, that was 16 ounces of water at 53 degrees, and I got a boil in 9 minutes and 2 seconds, and it burned out in 10 minutes and 27 seconds. So it burns a little slower, probably not as hot. These holes definitely make a difference. So, and so that was all the burn tests. So I came to the conclusion that the best way to use this is either just use the tablets as is and use the widget. You'll get tends to generate more heat, and you'll get a boil a little bit faster, or a boil at all with 2 cups of water, so it will work. Or if you want to use alcohol, I'd use a small little burner like this, and it will also work. And since these weigh absolutely nothing, you could add it to the kit and add some efficiency and flexibility to the cook kit. Like I said, this thing, I like the design, looks nice, the aesthetics, and it's solidly built. The handles are nicely rubber coated. The pot lifter, or the lid lifter, is rubberized also. It has the little clip on the side, so you can hang it on the side when you're done with it. And it's not a bad little kit. Probably for me, I would not use this for, say, a backpacking trip. Maybe if you just wanted an overnighter or something, but I'd probably use something else. But it would work. It also would be good for like a car survival kit, because you could store the widget and some extra, as many tablets as you could cram in here, and it all would nest together, and you just throw it in the pack. It's nice and compact. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to make this quick so it wasn't drone on, and just kind of summarize what happened with the burn test. So that's the summary of the burn test on the Cookset. I hope you enjoyed any of the videos you did watch, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.